What's up guys, my name is Brandon and another day, another iOS update. So today, just 24 hours after releasing iOS 12.1.2 to the public, Apple returns with 12.1.3 Developer Beta 2. And before you ask, yes, this is a continuation of the iOS 12.1.2 betas. Now, Apple had to release iOS 12.1.2 very quickly, only after one beta, because it was an emergency fix. They had to get that out as soon as possible for those people over in China and also the people over in Turkey. So really this version right here, 12.1.3 beta 2, is really just 12.1.2 beta 2. It's just a continuation, just with a different iOS number. So you can see here the update came in at 2.61 gigabytes here on my iPhone XR, which of course did come from iOS 12.1.2, the final version. And if we take a look at the build number here in settings general about, you can see it's 16D5032A. And of course I would expect more than just one beta of 12.1.3 before we get the final release, but I wouldn't imagine there will be too many, just because there's really not going to be many things to change and update in such a small point update. Now, what exactly has changed in 12.1.3 beta 2 or 12.1.2 beta 2, whatever you want to call it? So really, there's nothing new outward facing that we're going to notice. I mean, I'd imagine there's some bug fixes in the background, but the big reason for all these emergency pushes lately, these emergency updates like 12.1.2 and now 12.1.3, is because there's a lot of interesting stuff going on over in China related to the iPhones and Qualcomm. Qualcomm is suing Apple once again for infringing on certain patented technology used in iPhones. So basically, to settle this and to prevent iPhone sales from being completely banned in China, Apple is making some changes to iOS as a whole, but it's only going to affect users in China. Now, one of the big things that's changed, and this actually changed with 12.1.2, is that there is now a new app switcher animation when you close out of application. So this was posted on Weibo from somebody over in China, and take a look at that. When you swipe up to close out of the applications, they no longer slide up. They kind of just disappear. They kind of just disappear into themselves. Let me play this again for you. You can see there, it's a very subtle animation. It's almost like when you turn reduce motion on, it's something like that. So that is now the animation for closing out of apps in the app switcher over in China. And once again, that was in iOS 12.1.2. Of course, it is going to be present in 12.1.3 as well. And if you guys missed my last video on iOS 12.1.2 and you were confused when I talked about Turkey, it's because there was an issue affecting cellular connectivity in Turkey for the XR, XS, and XS Max. So that and the whole Qualcomm lawsuit situation with Apple, both of those things combined was the reason that Apple pushed out 12.1.2 so quickly after just one beta. So yeah, as far as other changes in 12.1.3, I would not expect too much. I do hope that the battery drain issue has been fixed. Of course, it's way too early to tell. I'll have to, go through a couple days of using this before I'll be able to tell you if battery is better on 12.1.3. But I'm really hoping that Apple did fix that, because it was pretty bad. It still is continuing to be pretty bad on my daily driver, the XS Max, on 12.1.2. So I will keep you guys updated. I just wanted to give you a short video letting you know that 12.1.3 has officially been released. The beta version has been released, and I just wanted to update you guys on everything going on over in China related to the iPhones and Qualcomm. So yeah, expect a lot of other changes as well, because Apple is really trying to, work with Qualcomm so that iPhone sales do not get fully banned in China. So expect other changes as well. I can't imagine they're going to come to the US. It's a possibility. Maybe there's going to be a way, a bug or something to get them on US phones, but I doubt it. So we'll just have to kind of rely on Weibo and other social media like that to see some of the changes actually in action on the iPhones over in China. But anyways, guys, I hope you did enjoy this short little video on 12.1.3. If you did, make sure to give this video a thumbs up. Also, make sure to subscribe to stay up to date with all the latest iOS releases. But anyways, thanks again for watching, guys, and I'll see you soon.